was feeling like I just wanted them to know their stand. They should know if they're strong, but I feel they're strong. Tati is just being
I feel the same.
You get they're strong. I was telling you, no, don't think like that. These people might be strong. They might be stronger than me and you than we're here. You think you are just keeping them.
I'm telling you one thing, when the exclusive came, did he give us shout out?
He called his name. For a
Ebuka.
DJ, very popular DJ to know people. And you tell me the industry will not want to.
No, me, I'm calm. Literally, it's a game.
Glory, you're biased. Glory, you hate Thabang. Oh, Glory, you're trying so hard to decampaign Thabang, but it's not gonna work. Oh, Glory, why are you doing this to Thabang? Oh, Glory, you are the one that missed the point. Oh, Glory, you are the one that does not know what you're talking about. Oh, Glory this, Glory that, Glory back and forth. Glory, oh my God. Quite a lot of interesting comments I saw on my nominations video, and oh my God, I was really amazed that a lot of people did not really understand where I was coming from or the point I was driving at, right? And so I thought, hey, you know what, let's just do this. Let's do another video. Let's have a proper conversation about the nomination process. Let's have a proper conversation about how the housemates nominated, and what I think and what you also think about Thabang's decision with the veto power save and replace. Yes, I'm going to properly explain the context of what I meant when I said that Thabang's decision was kind of selfish, or did I say emotional? I don't know which particular word I used, but frankly speaking, I just felt like Thabang's decision to save the royals was purely sentimental, purely emotional, rather than strategic. And I will give you guys reasons to buttress my point, all right? And still, the comment section is open. I would love to hear from you all again after you must have listened to my own reasons, of course, because I feel like a lot of people completely missed what I was trying to say. A lot of people completely missed the point, all right? So we're going to get into it. We're going to talk about it. And we're also going to talk about Nana's own reasons as well. All right, although Nana gave the surface reasons, but I feel like a lot of people still missed it because it was an after conversation after the whole live nomination process. So we're going to have this conversation on this video. Please watch till the end, and I'll encourage you all to go ahead and share your thoughts politely, without insulting anybody, without attacking anybody, but you can attack the argument. All right, attack the argument in a very, very polite way. Okay, and yeah. You are all specially welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Glory Elijah. This is Frankly Speaking with Glory, and I am the girl with the T. To every single one of you that has recently subscribed to this channel, thank you all so much for adding to the numbers of this community. You are specially welcome, yes. And to the returning viewers, returning subscribers, thank you all so much for choosing to come back to watch this video. Thank you so much. But please do not forget to leave a like. Feel free to share this video, and also express yourself in the comment section. I would love to know your thoughts and your perspective about the matter we are about to discuss. And if you are yet to become a part of this community officially, please do not hesitate to do exactly what you see on your screen, all right? Especially if you're looking for the juiciest of the juiciest gist with regards to the ongoing People That Titans, the sites that we give the most detailed, factual and accurate analysis of reality TV shows, movies and trending social topics. That said, quickly let's proceed into the conversation. So first off, I still maintain my stance that Thabang's choice to save the royals was purely emotional and sentimental, other than strategic. Now, why am I saying this? Thabang has a very deep bond with Sassy, not necessarily any connection whatsoever with Ebubo, if we're being very frank about it. But with Tati, Thabang has a deep bond, and in a way I kind of suspect that this bond goes beyond the house, because I don't understand how they just met in the house, and this guy is literally saying that it would kill him to see Tati leave the house. And I'm wondering, like, okay, if you do not want Tati to leave the house, then are you saying that you will gladly forfeit the $100,000 if push comes to shove and allow Tati to win the money? That's been the question ringing in my head every time I listen to Thabang talk about how much he loves Tati as a sister. I don't understand that bond, and I am really curious about that bond. Now, Tati, on the other hand, is a player. Like, she's playing the game. She is a gamer, just like the likes of Yemi, Khosi, Blue, Aiva. Now, I don't know how many of you noticed, but the royals actually nominated the Caneva pair. Yes, makes up the royals again? Ebubu and Tati. Who makes up the Kaneva pair? Kanaga Jr. and Blue Aiva. Kanaga Jr. is Tati's, whether it's brother or lover or whatever it is they are to each other, but that is how bonded they are in the house. So the fact that Ebubu came and put up the Kaneva pair for nomination, guys, it means that they must have discussed it. But then Tati agreed to the decision of putting them up regardless. Or it could be that maybe they discussed something else and then Ebubu went into the diary room and did something that's on his mind, although I doubt that, because Ebubu is more of the sort of person that wants to maintain his integrity in matters like that. So I don't even understand what happened there. But they shall put up the Kaneva pair. In other words, Tati nominated her man or her boyfriend, whatever he is. Now, back to Thabang. Ladies and gentlemen, I know that, yes, Thabang and Nana had a conversation about, oh, don't put up these people, don't put up these people. And Nana, the way she explained it, she probably miscommunicated, but the way she explained it was like, oh, she has her friends up. Yes, Nana is friends with Khosi now, was before, is now friends with Khosi again. She's friends with Yvonne, friends with Olivia, right? And I understand that there's that dilemma. Oh, there's also Black Lang, what's his name? Black Boy. Nana is friends with Black Boy, you know. So there's that dilemma of, oh my God, who am I going to save? And so they went ahead and saved Juvon. And for Nana, according to how she actually explained it, and this is not the first time she's explaining this, right? The decision to put up the royals for nomination this week for possible eviction is purely based on the fact that they are sort of like the least pair that has fully faced nominations a multiple number of times. Remember, they faced nomination once, right, and they were saved, but there was another time that they were nominated and they were saved by the veto power. But if you look at the pairs that are currently in the house, most of them, they've been up twice, some of them 3 times, some of them, they've been up 4 times already since the show started. Yelisa, they've been up 4 times. Kosiko, I think they've been up 3 times. And guys, Juvon, they've been up about 3 times as well. Who else? Guys, there are pairs that have been up to 3 times. Some of them, they've been up to 4 times. So for Nana, they do not really know yet the strength of the royals. So what better way to know of their strength than to put them up for nomination for possible eviction on Sunday? If they are safe, then they will know that, okay, these people possibly have a massive fan base waiting for them on the outside, you know, to save them from eviction. And for me, ladies and gentlemen, I feel like that's a valid reason. That is a valid reason, because at the end of the day, this is a game. And we cannot 100% compare this to the Kanaga Jr. and Marvin situation, because this is week 5. Right, this is week 5. There's been time enough to nominate a lot of pairs, and by now people already know who the strongest pairs are. People already know that Yelisa and Kosiku, they're not going anywhere anytime soon. So the question is, why waste nominations to nominate people whom you've tried eliminating up to 4 times and they've not left yet? Why? What exactly is the point? Now, Thabang, on the other hand, was not really calculating all these things. For him, he wants his sister to remain in the house. He wants his best friend or whatever to remain in the house. And that's why he did not even bother saving, what's her name? Khosi and Miracle. However, I'm here thinking now that, okay, could it be that Thabang is actually hoping that, okay, if he saves the royals, if it happens that the royals win head of house next week and they are obviously going to be up for nomination for possible eviction, or maybe Tati, just as she displayed integrity last week, right, by saving Black Lang instead of what's their name now, Kaneva, that, oh, Tati would once again, you know, prove our integrity by saving them from nominations for possible eviction. And I'm here thinking that it might not work out that way. It might not, because last night Tati was having a conversation with Kanaga Jr. and she was feeling guilty all over that, oh, last time when he was up, she could not save him. And then this week, she has been saved by the veto power. And then if it happens that she and Ebubu now win head of house again, and they now have the veto power, then it means that if the Tabana pair are up, they will have to reciprocate the kind gesture again. Meaning, if Kaneva, they are up again, it means she will not be able to save Kanaga Jr. again. So that was what she was explaining to Kanaga last night. And she was saying that, oh, I know that you've done a lot for me. I owe you a lot. Guys, there's that thing now called indebtedness between both of them. And even though Kanaga Jr. is trying to act like the bigger person, trying to act like, oh, it's a game, expect the worst, be open-minded, we know that silently, he has a lot of expectations on Tati. That the next time, such a situation presents itself, that Tati must definitely choose him over anybody else, regardless of the need to reciprocate a kind gesture. So, ladies and gentlemen, these are unspoken terms of these people's relationship. And if at all such a situation presents itself, then it's going to really test, the so-called bond that they claim they have. And guys, Kanaga does not even know that Tati and her partner have already nominated them this week. So you see, the whole thing is dicey. And that's why I feel like some of the housemates, they are being very strategic. Nana, I feel like because a lot of people do not really expect much from Nana, a lot of people do not really expect Nana to be smart. So they feel like, oh, her reasons are purely based on friendship with Olivia and Yvonne. Hell no. Nana gave a very, very crystal clear and very, very valid explanation as to why she needed the royals to be up. And ladies and gentlemen, that is a valid reason. The housemates, I put out something on Twitter yesterday that the royals, they have Ebubu's pity votes to their advantage. The housemates, even the housemates, they feel guilty nominating the royals because of Ebubu. I've said this before on my channel and I'm saying it again. It's not a negative, right? It's not a negative. It's just something that comes with people who are unique in their own way. Ebubu is a unique individual. He's different. He's very different by virtue of him being an albino. He's different. So even the housemates, the way they treat him, guys, I've been watching, I've been studying how these housemates treat Ebubu in the house. They treat him like an egg. They don't want to hurt his feelings. They are careful when they talk to him, and they over-compliment him sometimes, sort of like to overcompensate, for the way they treat him like an outcast in the house. So it's like a love-hate relationship, They are not really, they feel like you don't really have a lot of things in common with him. Like the kind of conversations you will see the likes of Marvin and Yemi and Black Boy having, you will not see Ebubu there. So Ebubu is not the guy's guy. But in other words, when it comes to nominations, it's like in trying to compensate for the way they treat him in the house. Nobody wants to actually nominate Ebubu, save for maybe one or two pairs that are actually thinking strategically. And so yesterday, I was so excited when Nana first mentioned the royal's name to be put up, to be replaced by Juvon. Yes, because I felt like finally a housemate that's actually doing this thing strategically. But then sadly, Thabang decided to be sentimental about it. And guys, it really pained me because I felt like Thabang was one of the smartest housemates in the house. Now, I know a lot of people are going to compare the situation to the Kanaga Jr. situation. They will say, oh, Glory, but you dragged Kanaga for not saving Marvin. Guys, I did not say what I said about Kanaga's choice or Kaneva's choice because he did not save Marvin. No, I said what I said because of his reasons. His reasons were just like, I don't know, they were kind of lopsided. He was not being fair in his reasons. Today he's giving these reasons, tomorrow he's giving this reason. And then he left you as a viewer wondering, did this guy make that decision from a strategic point of view or from a sentimental point of view? Sentimental in the sense that, oh, there was Tati and the whole truth or dare saga in the picture. So which one is it? So we could not really tell which was the actual reason. Anyways, guys, I feel like I've actually said a whole lot. I've said a lot, and I think I'm just going to leave it to you all to go ahead and share with me your thoughts at this point. And quickly, just to touch up on the Olivia's reaction to Nana last night, I still maintain my stance that Olivia acted very rational. Yes, all of our tantrums were kind of unnecessary and directed at the wrong person. Yes, because it was very obvious that Nana, even though she put up a weak fight, she actually still did put up a fight. Because at the end of the day, we need to come to terms with the fact that that decision to use the veto power was for two people and not for one person. Yes, Nana cannot control Thabang, neither can Thabang control Nana. We also have to look at it from the viewpoint that Nana had already saved someone that's close to her. That's Juvon, yes. And there's also another valid reason for saving Juvon. They've been up back to back. So it was also fair that they were saved, not even because they are sort of close to Nana. Yes. So Olivia attacking Nana that way, making threats like, oh, I'm going to put you up, I'm going to F you up, blah, 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 blah. I just felt like she acted like a coward. Because the person she was actually supposed to direct all of that negative energy to is Thabang. Thabang is her crush. They've been talking from time to time. You know, sometimes they talk, sometimes they don't. And she likes the guy. The guy is aware that she likes the guy. And in the glaring sight of everybody, Housemates viewers, Big Brother, Thabang chose to save his best friend over someone that's crushing on him. So why was Olivia mad at Nana? For me, there will never be a valid reason. As far as I'm concerned, Nana did put up a fight, even though it was a weak fight. Because yes, Nana had a choice to maintain a stance when Big Brother was asking the housemates to the pair to repeat their choice again. Nana had a choice to stand firm on her decision. But then she also needed to consider her partner's own decision so that there's no rift between them. Because at the end of the day, she's playing the game with Thabang, not with her friend Olivia. So I just felt like, yes, I get it. Olivia is coming from a place of pain. Yeah. Her reaction is solely based on the fact that, oh, not just because she was nominated, she knows that nominations will definitely happen to anybody in the house, but her pain was, you know, this is the second time that she's not up for eviction, and then she's being picked and replaced and forcefully added, you know, to the eviction list. So it's quite annoying and it's very, very heartbreaking. And I get where she's coming from. Her going to attack Nana, that was very, very irrational. That was a coward's move. Yes, if she has a score to settle with anybody, she should go meet Thabang for that score. So this is where I'm going to stop talking. I would love to know your thoughts about this. And please, guys, let me remind you all, kindly share your opinion politely, please, in the most polite way. Do not attack anybody. If you want to attack an argument, attack the argument without insult, all right? And let there be decorum. Anyways, I look forward to seeing your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys on another video soon. And by the way, happy Valentine's Day to every single one of you, my FSWG family. I love you all so much. Oh my God, the way you guys have been coming through for me. In fact, even whatever, just by being a part of this community, whether you've subscribed, whether you're just a viewer, the love is there. I love you guys so much. Thank you all so much. And please be kind to yourself. If you're not getting a Valentine's gift today, make sure you get yourself a Valentine's gift. You deserve it for being you, all right? Anyways, guys, have an amazing Valentine's Day, and I'll see you guys on another video soon. Have an amazing day. Bye.